Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. One of the viewers from Pakistan has asked the following question. Since I completed my degree in mathematics, and I possess an English proficiency certificate, is it still necessary for me to take the IELTS exam for a work permit visa? This question has three parts. Part 1. This person has completed a degree in mathematics, and Part 2 possesses an English proficiency certificate. Part 3. Should he or she take the IELTS exam for a work permit visa? Let's address each part of your question separately. By tackling each component individually, we can ensure a comprehensive response to your query. Answer to Part 1. Obtaining a degree from Pakistan, or any non-English speaking country, does not exempt individuals from demonstrating their English proficiency level. For a Pakistani degree holder to get their degree verified for a UK work permit visa, they typically need to follow the following 7 steps. 1. Contact the relevant authorities. The first step is to contact the UK Visa and Immigration, UKVI, or the Home Office to inquire about the specific requirements for degree verification. 2. Obtain attestation from HEC. The Higher Education Commission, HEC, of Pakistan is responsible for attesting and verifying educational degrees. The applicant should submit their original degree along with relevant documents to the HEC for verification. 3. Authentication by the British Council. Once the degree is attested by the HEC, it may need to be further authenticated by the British Council in Pakistan. This process involves verifying the authenticity of the degree and confirming its recognition in the UK. 4. Translation. If necessary, if the degree documents are not in English, they may need to be translated by a certified translator to English before submission. 5. Submit documents to UKVI. After completing the verification process, the applicant should submit the verified degree documents along with their visa application to the UKVI. This may include filling out relevant forms and providing other supporting documents as required. 6. Pay relevant fees. Applicants may need to pay fees associated with degree verification and visa processing. These fees vary depending on the type of visa and the specific requirements. 7. Wait for processing. Once the documents are submitted, the UKVI will process the application and verify the authenticity of the degree. This process may take some time, so applicants should plan accordingly. By following the steps we have just mentioned and ensuring that their degree is properly verified and authenticated, Pakistani degree holders can increase their chances of obtaining a UK work permit visa. It's essential to thoroughly research the specific requirements and procedures applicable to individual cases to ensure a smooth application process. Answer to Part 2. One can obtain an English proficiency certificate by taking an English language proficiency test, such as the International English Language Testing System, IELTS, Test of English as a Foreign Language or TOEFL, or Pearson Test of English, PTE. These tests assess an individual's proficiency in English language skills, including reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Additionally, some universities or language institutes may offer English language courses or assessments that result in a proficiency certificate. It's essential to research the specific requirements of the organization or institution where the certificate will be submitted to ensure it meets their criteria. Answer to Part 3. If your certificate of English proficiency does not meet the mentioned criteria, you must take an IELTS test, PTE, or similar exam to obtain a certified English proficiency certificate. If it does, then you do not have to take an IELTS exam. Please bear in mind that after completing the steps mentioned earlier in this video, it is not typically necessary for the applicant to send their degrees to ECTIS in the UK. The verification and authentication process usually involves obtaining attestation from the Higher Education Commission, HEC, in Pakistan, and authentication by the British Council in Pakistan. Once the degree documents are verified and authenticated, they can be submitted to the UK Visa and Immigration, UKVI, along with the visa application. ECTIS, the Education Credentials Evaluation Service for the UK, may come into play in some cases, particularly if there are questions about the equivalence of the Pakistani degree to UK qualifications. However, for the standard process of obtaining a UK work permit visa, sending the degrees to ECTIS is not typically required. One can obtain an English proficiency certificate by taking an English language proficiency test, such as the International English Language Testing System, IELTS, Test of English as a Foreign Language, TOEFL, or Pearson Test of English, PTE. Okay, that's all for today. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more information on IELTS, PTE, UK work permits, Europe work permits, Canadian work permits, and for free IELTS training. Thank you for watching.